What's up guys, Jesse Mitchell with GetHandles.com. Today I'm going to show you how to get a really long, fast first step so you can blow by defenders with ease. Okay, so to do this, there's going to be two main things we want to work on. Number one, we want to work on our explosiveness and speed with that first step. And then number two, we also want to work on actually, incorporating it with our moves. Now, a third component of this could be working on, some weight room work with lunges, squats, deadlifts, things like that. That's going to help improve your strength in your legs. And the stronger your legs, the more explosive, powerful, and quick you can be with your first step. But that's something for a different video on a different day. If you guys want to see more on that, just let me know. But the first thing we want to talk about is getting a long stride length, okay? So to do this, we're going to bring some cones into the mix to work both on improving your stride length, and we're going to use the cones to work on that first step with the basketball. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use these cones as a way to measure, right? Just like in the weight room, you're not going to just go in there and lift weights and not really pay attention to what amount of weight you're using. You want to start bumping up that weight more and more so you know you're getting stronger. Same thing with improving your first step, speed, and stride length. So what we're going to do is we're going to take two cones and we just want to put them further and further apart each time we do this. And all we're going to do is go into a really long lunge, okay? And try to keep yourself accountable for where you are each time. And each time, maybe get a tape measure and measure how far they are, or you could even use two lines on the court if you don't have cones, but just working on getting as long as you can into a lunge. And then each time, try to get a little further and just hold this position for a while, okay? 30 seconds and work on just holding this position. As you can tell, I'm shaking a little here, right? This is working on my leg balance, my leg strength, and I'm really stretching out this hip flexor. These muscles get really tight in today's society from all the sitting we do in school, being on computers, being on the couch, all that. And of course, you want to do this with both legs. So then you want to do the same thing with the other leg, right? And just hold this position. This is one of the most overlooked elements of athleticism, your flexibility. Everyone thinks about stretching as injury prevention, but your flexibility is a huge factor in how fast you can run, how high you can jump, your change of direction, and those things all come into play with your ball handling too, with your crossover speed, your first step explosiveness, all that. So using these cones to measure, trying to get a little bit further every time is going to be really helpful for that. Second thing we're going to do is two different drills using these cones. The first, we're going to, again, try to keep these cones in about that same distance, maybe a little shorter or further. You're gonna have to kind of play around with it and see where you're at. But you wanna angle them so they're going towards the rim, okay? So this way, I can do this all basketball specific to the hoop. And all you're gonna do is keep, if I'm on the left side of the hoop, I wanna do this with my left hand. Keep this foot back even with the cone, so I'll put it right at about the 3-point line. And then the other one, again, you wanna try to get there in one step, okay? Now you can do this two different ways. You can just do it dribbling and trying to step all the way to that cone and back to work on that first step speed and stride length. Now, not only are we trying to get further to a further and further cone and stretching that distance, but we also want to try to get there fast, right? So we're not just going to be like this. We want to try to get there quick. So we're going to be here, come back, okay? Then what you could do from that is also transition into going all the way to the hoop, okay? And another thing you can do to make sure that step is quick is take both these cones out a little bit further, okay? Take one long, quick first step to get to this cone here, and then try to get all the way to the basket in one more dribble. The further you could put the cones out, the faster that first step's gonna have to be. Because if you have a faster first step, that's gonna transition into you getting further on your next step. So you don't need as many dribbles. The further you come from the hoop, the more quick that step has to be, okay? The closer you are to the hoop, that step's gonna be a little slower, okay? So by extending the cones out further, back and back, both of them, that's gonna force this first step to be a little bit quicker. And then of course it's gonna help work on transitioning, not just from having a fast first step, but going into something from that. So a couple of quick things you can do to really help improve your first step speed, stride length, getting lower and all that. And that's one thing I didn't even actually mention is, by putting these cones far apart, that forces you to get low. I mean, I can't take a long step here without my shoulders coming down, right? I mean, even if I wanted to come upright, I'm still pretty low versus if I'm standing up. And that's one of the other big keys on your first step is that you want to get low. So now it's harder for your defenders to knock you over and you have more protection over the basketball. If my defender's here, I'm low, he's not getting his hand on the basketball and I got my body protecting it. I'm on perfect balance. If he tries to knock me around, he's probably going to be the one getting knocked around. And then the final thing is you of course want to do this on the other side of the hoop. with the other hand dribbling, so you're working on both feet. So look, if you found this video helpful and you want some even better ways to improve your ball handling, make sure you click this link in the top right hand corner screen. That's a free workout that's already helped thousands of players, and it's probably gonna help you too. All you have to do is click that link. Otherwise, there's a link in the description down below, so it's gonna be the very top link. Just click that, pop in your email, and I'll send that workout to you right away for free. Also, if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button and get on that notification squad, because I have videos coming every week, multiple videos every week to help you improve your game. Every single video is gonna help you get better. And as always, leave a comment down below. If there's anything else you wanna see or learn from my channel, that's the place to let me know. If you have any questions on this drill or these moves, let me know in the comments down below. And make sure you share this video with a friend. This will give you guys something to work on together and help you both improve your game. One of the best ways to improve quickly is to work with a training partner so you guys can notice things that you can work on and improve and little details that you can fix. As always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more and get after your goals today.